He just 360 no scopy. That was ridiculous. Ooh, what's up guys, I'm Helen, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft, and we are back, and I got in the mood, and I was like, you know what, I just gotta record, because I was just feeling it, and I gotta tell you guys, I've been doing a lot of stuff in between the episodes, and I love doing the in between the episodes things, because I feel like I accomplish so much more in the off time of the camera recording and stuff because I get to kind of do my own thing without having to like think too much about trying to talk and stuff. So, as you guys can know, as you guys can see, I've added a little bit of addition to the path here, and I will show you guys where this path kind of goes off into as well. So we got, oh man, this deal right here. Oh man. Alright, so I went over to the ice spike biome and I did a little bit of silk touch mining since we have the silk touch pick now, and I replaced all of these blocks. Oh wait, not all of these blocks. Looks like we got one missing right here. You know what? I had one in my inventory like 3 seconds ago, and I put it away. And you know what? I bet you it was probably for something, and you know what? That's probably what it was for. So let's open up this chest right here. Let's just grab that, and we'll run back over here because I have been trying to get everything to working the way I really want it to, and it has been a rough time trying to get these guys to breed. So I have pushed these guys into this tiny little house here, and I thought it was the mushroom blocks at first, and these guys have just not been breeding at all. 2 villagers, 10 doors, and I'm pretty sure the last time I checked it was like 1 to 3 was the ratio, so it's like every 3 doors there needs to be one villager, so they should have created one by now, and it's been like, what, 6, 7 episodes since I created this village, and these guys have not done anything. Nothing. Like, they've just been sitting here, not doing anything. No hearts, no nothing. I mean, there's a farm in here. I have the farm right over here. There's potatoes, there's carrots. They've been replanting, like, this row right here, straight down, and over it used to be potatoes, and as you guys can see now, there's carrots there. So I know the guy's taken the carrots from the farm. Which house is this in? This one? I know this guy's taking the carrots, and he's replanting them, and I really want him to do that, but he's doing his work, but it's just not happening. So we did go over the ice spike biome, and we did mine out a ton of the what do you call this? Packed ice. Packed ice. We mined out a ton of packed ice. And as you guys can see, I did clear out the entire, like, all of the mushroom blocks there. I did actually use my fortune pick, or not my fortune pick, my silk touch pick. Silk touch pick. And I got all these blocks here. And it's really cool with these, like, instead of, let's see. Do we have another block here? Okay, cool. So let's put that in 3 slot, and we'll place that there, and then we'll slap that in the 3 slot, and then we'll slap that there, and then we'll remove this block here. You can see that it's all the way around, the entire texture. That's pretty cool. I'm just glad that you can actually do that, and then you can get the block with Silk Touch, as you guys can see right there. And it's nighttime again, obviously. So lots of stuff has happened in between episodes here. So we did the villagers. We changed the entire village over to Ice Spike, and this would be great for the burp, and moving this over here, and I can redo their pathing to like add a whole bunch of snow in there, and that would be perfect for the burp and to get rid of the ice spike biome. But I need to replace these mushrooms in here. I just don't know with what yet. I think what I might do is I might go over to the ice spike biome and then just kind of like take a memory picture of one of those tall ice spike things and then just replicate that in both those spots, but I'm not entirely sure what I want to do with that. Still got a couple of these that are not finished growing, so I'll just let those finish. So we did wrap around this path here, and I did want to create a path that leads up to these chests here, mainly because I want to add some sort of a fishing village here. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with that yet. I mean, that might be like way far in the future. But we'll see how that goes. But I did replace all those mushroom blocks because I was really having some trouble with the villagers trying to get inside. And I did actually find a couple zombies inside the pen there, and I thought I checked like every single block. And any block that was like 7 or less, I turned into the path blocks. Last episode we did the library over here, and I still have not figured out what to do for the ceiling over here, because I want the ceiling to be great. I want it to feel very open, and I'm thinking like something like a rounded top here, but I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, that's right. You know, last episode we did this, and I had the entire floor covered. I did not show you guys the downstairs. Bam. Oh yeah, we got some storage in here. So we got sharpness, knockback, looting, smite, flame, fire aspect, infinity punch, and breaking fortune, efficiency, silk touch. This is like the tools portion. This is the armors portion, helmet, chest, legs, boots. And then like down here in the bottom we got like fire protection, you know, stuff like that I wouldn't normally add to my armor, but just in case we needed to. And then like over here for tools we got luck of the sea, and this is where I'll put my lures and stuff like that for fishing rods. But I'm a big fan of not having chests just floating, so I put some half slabs in here to try to give it that more of a shelf feeling. And so that's what we got there now. So I just did like a little zigzag pattern. I love the way it feels, and I think I wanted to do a little bit of red in here, some red clay. I didn't really finish it up. All right, so we did do a little bit of a road changing. I'm pretty much out of gravel. I think I'm actually out of gravel. I'm not sure. Let's take a look here. That's stone. Gravel, we have 20 left gravel, 22 left andesite, and 22 left cobblestone. I have been working a lot. No, don't hit me. Run to the water. Okay, we're good. I've like been working on this road for like a little while now, and it does wrap around back around to here, and it goes up to Bob's house. Oh yeah, wait, I can show you guys what we got what else we got in here. So we got 2 pants, 2 boots at a top. We still have not gotten a helmet for Bob. It is crazy, Bob. We're trying to get you a helmet, man. You know, we're trying really hard, man. We're trying. So I built this path that really leads straight into the forest here, and I wanted to create some sort of, you know, I didn't want to like remove too many of the trees, so I kind of went around them. As you guys can see, I've got some lighting in here. This is all with glowstone. Oh my god. And I wasted like all of my bones to turn it into bone meal and try to get the grass built up around the path. As you guys can see, like, you know, this is where I like use the bone meal here. But it leads out to this area right here. And how did that ladder get there? Give me this ladder. I don't know how that got there. We'll put that away. So we have an up and a down, or a down and up rather. And this is a minecart elevator. You know, these things are like sort of kind of tedious to put together, but not really. So what I have here is a ladder that probably shouldn't also be there. It's just a straight drop down, and it's a water block into a ladder. And if I didn't have that ladder there, I'd take 1 tick of damage, and I just really wasn't having it. And then we have this ladder going up, and then I just right click. It's a minecart elevator that goes all the way up to the top, and we're out here just like that. And the reason why I built this, because it's something that we'd like to work on today, and that is, if I can remember which way it is, oh, it's behind here, the triple spawner. Yep, I cleared out this whole area, and I would love to get this done today, and hopefully we can. Alright guys, so we are down here at the triple spawners, and I have gotten a little bit of a dugout, but I'm trying to figure out how I want to manage these cave spider spawners. Because of the way they're situated in the room so close to the skeleton spawner, I was trying to run the water sideways like this, but I think what I might do is I might just run the water from the backside here. So I did spend some time in a creative world trying to figure out a block that these guys do not climb on, and well, that's not possible. They climb on everything, every single block. It doesn't matter what it is. You know, I tried buttons, trapdoors, doors, even iron bars, fencing, fence gates, everything. I tried everything, and these guys climb on everything. So I did find a pretty cool way to handle them, though. Obviously, if they're gonna possibly climb on the wall, but I mean, there's really nothing that we can do about that. But what I want to do is try to prevent them from getting stuck anywhere, like in a shaft or anything, while I'm trying to push them to the killing spot. So what we're going to try to do here is we're going to use some fencing, and we're going to run the water right over the top of it, and that should keep them from getting back out of the chute or whatever. So or the trap. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to run. I'm just going to clear out a couple more of these blocks. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to count down 8 from this backside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this is where I'm going to put the fencing. And then we'll do the same thing from the other side. Just try to keep them pushed in inside on this on the fencing, basically. This way, if we do it this way as well, we could keep the skeletons separated, or at least attempt to. Because I'm not sure. Let's see. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. The spiders can still spawn even on this wall here. So I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna do with the skeletons, because they're still gonna spawn over here on this side too. So what I might do is just run the whole thing across, and then just try to separate them at a later time during the farm. This is gonna be a little bit more complicated because of the situation of the spawners, but I think we'll get through it. he just 360 no scopy. That was ridiculous. Okay, so we got the trench dug out here, and that'll be just the 8 blocks from the back wall back there. So we're just gonna run these fences along right here, like this, and then again on this side. But this side, I'm probably going to. I mean, I might just dig out all the way across. But for the most part, the mobs are going to be funneled into this line here, and hopefully from there we could try to sort out the skeletons and from the spiders and whatnot. And I think what I might do is I might use a piston to separate 1 high and 2 high mobs. I did kind of did a farm for a nether mob sorting system, and I might use that same concept here just because of these guys being 1 high. I might just use the pistons just to move them from the spot. So let's see. Yes, so we're gonna run the water from this side, and we might get a couple spawns, but hopefully we won't get wrecked too bad. Just place that one there. Oh, right there. Okay, cool. So we should be good for grabbing all this water. Alright, so I think I've grabbed all my torches. That fell, but this is the general idea here. So then we'll have water on this side pushing onto the fence here. And the reason why I'm using the fences is because they're like a half a block. So when the spiders climb up the fencing here, they'll just get pushed right back into the water. So kind of like, they're climbing up and they're already being pushed before they get to the top. So they just kind of fall back down into the trench here. So that is what we're going to do for the other side as well. Alright, so this will be kind of how it works with them funneling in. And this should be good. I mean, all of this extra space over here is kind of unnecessary, but I needed this thin water right here. So I had to go all the way out the full 8 blocks, but that's okay though. So we can just probably build a viewing platform, probably directly over that. But, you know, functionality first before we get this place starting to look good. So hopefully at this point we could probably pop the torches and just let them all funnel in. But, you know, obviously we're going to need to take care of this middle part here first. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to dig down a couple blocks, and then we might put in some water source blocks, or some water, not water source, but some water, and just try to get them all pushed to one side. So this is kind of how how I was trying to get it to work, where you guys saw the spider which just kept kind of falling back in, and the skeletons just keep getting in fights with each other. It's hilarious. So sweet. Okay, so now that we have the skeletons starting to funnel in here as they're spawning or whatever, and then once we break all the torches for the cave spiders, they'll start funneling down here as well. And then down there, the skeletons are just killing each other, trying to kill me. Once the spiders and stuff get down here, I need to go back to the base, and I need to grab some pistons and come back and set up the separation chamber, or like, yeah, the mob sorting system for the skeletons and the spiders. And then we'll probably work on that in the next episode, because this one is getting really kind of long, and I have been working on this for quite some hours, trying to figure out a block that we could use, or a method that we could use to keep the spiders from trying to climb the walls. But that has been it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been hell, and I'll catch you later.